ladies, it's Jessie again. I just kind of wanted to do a real quick video to show you. I had posted some pictures of what I was doing for my newbies, my new consultants, but I just wanted to quick do a video and show you what I'm going to put all in their packet, because I think that this is really going to get them excited to start and keep them moving, because they'll kind of know exactly what I expect and what I'll know what they expect of me. So what I'm going to send in each one of the packets is I found these really cute books here, and they say cute sayings. I got them at the dollar store. This one's a really nice quote. It talks about their future and their dreams, so I thought that was pretty fitting to what we do here. So that's one of the things I'm going to send, and it's just a regular notebook. It has just regular paper in it. I'm going to show you the other one because I actually wrote in it for my new person. I'm going to leave a personal message in each one of them right at the beginning of the page. So in the front of the book, I taped on my business card in there so that they always knew where it was. And I also just wrote a thank you note to her, like, hey, I'm really excited for you to start this journey with me. Don't ever let anybody think you can't, you can. So, that's one of the things that I'm going to send in there. Next thing I'm going to send is a notebook. I write when I have orders, I don't know if you can see this, I write everything in there, all the person's information, what they ordered, whatnot. So I'm going to also send one of those. Just a regular 3-ring notebook, to them. I think that it cost me $1 at the dollar store. The next thing I'm going to send them is a calendar, and it's going to have something to do with a tropical beach. I have another one for one of my other ladies that's a sunset one, but it has something to do with beaches, because the one thing that I'm pumping them all up about is the fact that they're going to work really hard because we want to go on this trip next year. Wherever Paparazzi takes us next year, I'm going, and I want to take my team with me. So that's something that I'm putting in there as a calendar. I'm going to teach them to do exactly what I do. Put my prospects on one side, my added team, or who I have for a team on the other side, and filling up my calendar, my goals, my parties, everything else that I need for the month is on there, and things that I have that are paparazzi, like EMP coming up. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. EMP Chicago. The next thing I'm going to send them is, and you have to excuse my mess in my office, I live in here now. I'm going to send them 10 pink bubble envelopes. This is something that I wish I would have had when I first started. I had no clue what I was doing when I first started and how to mail things, and I was spending a lot of money mail things. I'm going to send them some of these, and I'm going to send them the link to where they can purchase their own after that. So I'm going to give each one of them 10 envelopes so they can get started. And then I got these really cute Celio bags. I got them from mygirlfriendshouse.com. They're sticky on the top so that you can put things in there. What I'm going to include in there, the first thing I'm going to include is, I'm going to go over this last, but I'm going to include this. I want them to have this. It was a breakdown that I got off one of the leader sites. I don't know if it was Kathy or Chastity. I got one of them from Chastity and one of them from Kathy, but I printed these off at my library. It's like 10 cents a copy. You can print them off at home. You can print them off wherever you want, but I'm going to send them one of these so that they can use the same one, and I'm going to send it to them in an email so that they can put their information where I put my information. This one actually still has their information in it. Who I got it from, but that's okay. So it says on it, new consultants, give them this. So it's got all the information in it that I want them to know. So these are, anybody, when they sign up, this has got so much information in it. I read through this and I said to myself, God, I wish I would have had this when I started, because I wouldn't have made some of the mistakes that I made. Again, I got it off one of their sites. I looked through their Facebook page and I found it in the information site. And I'm sure it's probably on Bridget's too. I just haven't looked there. Somebody had linked to that one. And then this is another one, Paparazzi Accessories, where everything is $5 or less. People that are interested in paparazzi, give them this packet. So I put Post-it notes on there to what I want them to give them. And I want them to print them out. I want them to put their information on here. I want them to print them out. I think it's 5 pages, but it's all about what question and answers, and all about what they need to do if they're in, or how to get them interested. And I want them to give these out to their people that are interested. Just like I'm making packets, I'm going to teach them to make the same kind of packets and give them to people. I'm going to make about 10 of these in the Celio bags so that I can hand them out with my business and have my business card and a chocolate in here for people that are interested in paparazzi. And I'm going to carry them with me all the time in my car, in my bag that I carry all my jewelry in when I go out and about. I'm going to put these inside there. People are interested in signing up. I'm going to give that to them. And then these are going to always be included in my welcome packet with all my fun stuff. Okay, the last thing I'm going to put in there, and I'm going to put it right on the top, is something that I typed up today. And I'm going to show you what it is, and if you do it, great. If you don't do it, it's okay. But it's something I feel as a leader that is really important, and this is something personal for me to give my team. So on there, it just says, it's a welcome. Welcome to the team. Know that I'm available anytime. It says a couple of things about, don't ever be afraid to reach out to me. I put a picture of this on the leader page if you want to see it. So just take a look in there if you want to read what it says. The next thing that I put in there is a questionnaire for them. I want them to fill this out first thing, and I want them to send a picture of this to me, either by text message or by message, and I included that on the first sheet, just so that I always have their information. I have their name and their consultant number handy. I'm going to put it in a binder. I have their name and consultant number handy right away, and I know a little bit about them. What's your biggest want? What's your biggest goal? That's one thing that you need to learn, that we all need to learn as a leader, that if somebody can't tell me what their goal is, and what they're motivated for, it's going to be harder to keep them motivated as a consultant as well. If I know what their goals are and their dreams are, it's going to be a lot easier for me to say, hey, remember you wanted to buy that car? How many pieces of jewelry this month do we need to sell in order for you to be able to make that car payment every month? So that's what's on there. The other things that are on there is, how much drive and motivation from me do you want? And it has a couple of points there. I got this. Don't reach out to me. I'll reach out to you if I need it. Reach out to me once a month. Just check on me and see where I'm at compared to my goals. And I'll reach out to you if I need you. Reach out to me a couple days a week until I'm up and going. Or I need you to keep me on track because if you don't, I'll never stay focused. Those kind of things I put on there. On the bottom, I have, how many hours per week are you going to dedicate toward paparazzi? How many people would you like to have on your own team at the end of 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and a year? How many pieces of jewelry would you like to build in your inventory in your first 3 months? How many parties do you want to have each week? My goal is to have 3 Facebook parties, 1 bag party, and 1 vendor event per month. So I give them my goals so that they understand what's realistic. If they're going to work part-time, they're probably not going to do it that much. Then on the bottom, I have the things that I want to make sure that they've done. Do you have your VIP group set up for sales on Facebook? Have you ordered your business cards? Are you signed up for Fashion Fix, yes or no? And what day and time is your launch party scheduled for? This is one of the first things that I'm going to have them do for me, just so that I have that information and I know how much drive and motivation they have to do this or stick to it. Where if they go inactive for a while, I can reach out to them and just say, hey, you remember you wanted me to really push you, but have your goals and motivations changed? Some way of being able to have that conversation. And the last thing I put in there is, just a model that I came up with when I was doing my slideshow that just says, it's my job to sell amazing jewelry at a price women can afford. I do more than that. I work my business to make a difference in my life and the life of others that share my dream. My goal is to inspire others to follow me in this journey. I believe in guiding others because a team of strong women with a dream is the key to my success. Nothing can stop me because I love what I do. And I took parts of that from another motto that I seen one time, and I made it my own. But that's what I'm putting in their starter pack. I'm going to put all of these papers inside the Celio bag, close it, and then I'll either ship this to them, or if they're close enough, I'm going to personally take it to them because I think personally they will feel a little bit more important they're really important if I want to spend that time with them. And also, I want them to come to my house because I offer them sometimes, like last month, I offered them 3 extra pieces of jewelry if they signed up. So I want them to come to my house, see my setup in my office, and pick their jewelry, because then not only am I exciting them, but to me, it's exciting to me to show them how I do things. So I hope this helps kind of just show you what I'm going to do. Everybody does things differently, but I just thought maybe that this would help you out with building your teams. Thanks, ladies. Have a great weekend.